Our hero, Margie Taylor Greene, beats Alejandro Mayorkas into the ground, publicly embarrasses him, and ends up being one of the greatest endorsements of Donald J. Trump with this kind of clarity. This is what the people want. She's up there in Washington, D.C., representing us. I'm going to Dalton, Georgia next week to do charity work. Margie Taylor Greene, if you're around, come on the show. I'm going to go work in your state. We're going to help the beloved Miss Tenaple, and I are going to help build wheelchair ramps for some unfortunate people and some other good people. We do lots of work. I love doing it every year at Dalton, Georgia. Margie Taylor Greene.
My amendment prohibits the Department of Homeland Security from working with the State Department to establish something they call safe mobility offices.
Okay, now, Democrats are famous for doing their code words. Women's health care means you know what. This is their safety offices. This is code speak. This can be no good because this is a giant lie once again. We're going to say it again. Safe mobility offices. What does that code word mean?
As if legalizing and enabling the invasion of America is not enough, the Biden administration wants to create offices down in foreign countries to bring more people in their foreign country and help them invade the United States.
Oh, that's what a safe mobility office is. It's a giant scam by Alejandro Mayorkas and Joe Biden, who needs to lose so bad so that America can be saved.
Through the establishment, taxpayer funded, by the way, safe mobility offices. In a recent ABC interview, Mayorkas bragged about this fact, stating, "We have built safe mobility offices in Colombia, Ecuador, Guatemala, Costa Rica to reach people where they are."
Not just reach them, though. This is about transporting human beings here. It ends up being a huge admission of guilt. Watch, this is going to make our argument. This is an admittance by Alejandro Mayorkas that he is responsible for every crime. I want you to think of the worst crimes known to humanity has happened to children on that border. He's behind it. He's responsible. This is an admittance of guilt.
So they don't have to take the perilous journey. I can't even believe this is a real thing. He is not discouraging or preventing these illegals from invading our borders. He's showing them how to do it, and he's making it easier for them to come by establishing offices in those foreign countries, bringing them in and telling them how to come to the United States.
In calling them safe mobility, in saying we're going to build this in Colombia, in Ecuador, we're going to build this so you can come over here safe. What is that admitting? What is that admitting? Besides an invasion, what is that admitting? He's admitting that every illegal that's come before those offices were built were unsafe. Victimhood's so horrifying that we had to build offices in Colombia to prevent those horrors. But all the time, Alejandro Mayorkas has denied all of these crimes. That's what bugs me about it. Real human beings, their lives were ruined forever. Monstrous crimes, monstrous against Americans and against the illegals coming over the border. They claim to have compassion for. What they allowed to happen to those people, women, children, they're evil. Biden is evil. Alejandro Mayorkas is a dark, crispy, deadly evil. Never forget that. That's why they're doing this cover up of, oh, well, I guess we better make it easier for them to come over.
According to the State Department, the Safe Mobility Initiative is one of the many ways the United States is facilitating access to safe and lawful pathways from partner countries in the region at no cost to them, so refugees and vulnerable migrants don't have to undertake dangerous journeys in search of safety.
They're trying to fix the entire world. And by the way, they created this massive underground human trafficking market, was invented by Joe Biden, covered up by Karine Jean-Pierre, masterminded by Alejandro Mayorkas. These people created the largest underground human trafficking market in the world. The Democrat Party did that. Remember that when they come to you and go, we're feminist and we're the pro-woman party and Republicans are bad. They hate people. They're mean. Trump built cages for children. Remember, they don't believe a second of it. They're 1,000 times worse for humanity. The Democrat Party. That's why we're voting Republican. Never check a box by a Democrat. Never. You're supporting this. Some of the gravest evil in the world.
Once aliens apply, experts from international organizations help individuals assess which legal pathways might work for them. If the individual qualifies for resettlement into the United States, which, according to the Biden administration, everybody gets resettlement into the United States. They get a bus ticket, a plane ticket, a train ticket to any of the 50 states that they want.
Well, probably not any of the 50 states. They're probably pointing them at swing states because,
Then the individual will undergo expedited refugee processing under the Safe Mobility Initiative. Expedited. So our taxpayers are paying for offices in these foreign countries to recruit people to come to our country and be expedited in at the cost of the American people. This is outrageous. It is infuriating. It is embarrassing, and it's pathetic.
I love her anger and her outrage. By the way, the expediting is another thing. It actually prevents people from legally standing in line and coming over. They're the suckers. They're going, why am I waiting in line? I'm an idiot. You're rewarding these people, jumping them ahead, expediting them ahead of me. I've been waiting in India for 5 years. I've been waiting in Saudi Arabia for 5 years. I'm a brilliant engineer, and I've been waiting in Korea for 20 years for my citizenship. And these people all jump in line. You just now gave them what gets rewarded gets repeated. Oh, my Lord. Alejandro Mayorkas, what have you done? Joe Biden, what have you done to these people and to this country?
About burdening Border Patrol, we could talk about the over 12 million illegal aliens that have flooded into our country ever since Joe Biden took office, all under the direction of Secretary Mayorkas. Yeah, that has definitely burdened Border Patrol.
Well, not just burden border. I mean, this is the amount of people that no state can handle, even cities like New York, Chicago, big, giant welfare infrastructures. We've worked with food kitchens here in Nashville, food kitchens completely overrun, homeless housing. LA is trying to build them their own condos, their own giant skyscraper of places to live. People can't handle it. That's how many. Of course, they overran the Border Patrol. It was by design.
This is a slap in the face of every single American. It is a complete embarrassment. It is outrageous. We have over $34.5 trillion in debt. That is our nation's debt right now. And this is what the Democrats want to do, is open up and spend money to open up more offices, to bring more people in. Yeah, you talk about overwhelming Border Patrol. This is overwhelming the American people.
I like how she talks like she's from the South a little bit. And people see her as trailer trash. The other people up in fancy schmancy Washington, D.C. do not have the moral clarity that Marjorie Taylor Greene has. There's a difference between knowledge and wisdom. Marjorie Taylor Greene is speaking wisdom to a room full of snobby, snotty, rich, sellout, white, foolish politicians. That's why we love and support and play Marjorie Taylor Greene. Of course, they're going to deride her as foolish and as unintelligent and basic, but she represents most of America right now.
Mr. Speaker, I urge the colleagues, all of my colleagues in the House, to pass my amendment.
Yeah, I don't know if it has a chance. I think they're going to mock you out of the room. And instead, Margie, we'll have to get this one at the ballot box. And maybe we can all send her some campaign donations to Marjorie Taylor Greene's campaign fund. We look forward to supporting her more. I'm going to keep giving her this channel to project her voice out to you guys, and you guys pass this link on to your friends. Leave a comment below. to multiply her message out across America. I'm Doug in exile.